Hello, my name is Dave Nieman, and I'll be your instructor. Let me introduce myself to you. I grew up in the San Francisco Bay Area as an only child. Some of my best childhood memories are hiking in the Sierra, something that I still like to do today. At 11, my family and I moved to the East Coast, where I graduated from high school in Pennsylvania. But I knew I wasn't ready for college yet. I needed to grow up a bit, so I checked out the military. I didn't know which branch to get into, but every time I'd visit the recruiting center, the Navy recruiter was the only guy there. So I considered it a sign the Navy was for me. And I enlisted, and it was a great decision. Plus, the Navy guy was the coolest, and he promised me adventure, and boy was he spot on there. I served for 4 years as an electronic warfare specialist, sitting in a dimly lit, very cold room, staring at computer screens, and occasionally I chipped paint. I traveled around the globe before I was 21 and got a chance to work on the flight deck of the aircraft carrier USS Constellation. While in the Navy, I became a committed Christian, and I was baptized in November of 1993. I say committed because I was raised in the church, but it was a nominal experience. Potlucks and VBS, youth group, Easter and Christmas. I attended a few local churches here in San Diego and soon became friends with guys my age who attended PLNC. PLNC? Where is that? Well, one visit to the campus and I was hooked. And just 3 weeks after leaving the Navy, there I was, sitting in a classroom as a 22-year-old freshman here at Point Loma. I have great memories of sailing San Diego Bay with Rick Kennedy and backpacking in the Sierra with him and Bill Wood. Point Loma met my spiritual needs too. The campus community connected me to classmates and professors who shared by their actions, authentic actions of inclusion and love and devotion. After graduation in 1999, with a BA in history, I moved back to the East Coast and worked as a National Park Service ranger. I fell into substitute teaching during the lean winter months as a park ranger, and I just loved it. So decided to go to graduate school and get my credential. Soon I was a teacher. For 13 years, I taught history, English, Bible, and even science. I took kids to Russia and Mexico on mission trips. And later, I took a teaching job back here in San Diego, and then got married in 2005. My wife and I have a son, and he'll be an only child, just like me. We recently bought a house, and in the spare time that I have, I like to work on fixing it up. A few years ago, I moved out of teaching and have been working as an instructional designer, one of the guys who writes curriculum and instructional stuff. For years, I taught it, so it's cool now to be the one who writes it. I've always wanted to be involved in online teaching, and so now I'm also a part-time adjunct professor here at Point Loma. So that's a little about me. I really look forward to learning more about each of you, your interests and goals, and how I can help you in your education.